Well, what happened was I lost my apartment. I went through a really bad eviction, and I lost everything. And I had it all. I mean, everything. And I ended up being homeless. I got laid off my job, and I got behind on my rent. And that pulled me back a lot of months. And again, I went through a really bad eviction, and I ended up homeless just like that, on the streets, nowhere to go, penniless, jobless. So I ended up going to an emergency shelter here in town called the Lighthouse Mission, and I stayed there for a while prior to coming here to HomesNOW. And since I've been here at HomesNOW, everything's been pretty good with my life. I still have a lot of baggage that I need to work on, but other than that, things have been a lot better for me here. Staying at an emergency shelter did not work out well for me here, because there were times I got turned away from there. I couldn't even get to bed some nights, the coldest nights out here. So coming here, I've been here about 6 weeks now, and so far I haven't had any complaints here. And these people have been really good to me, and I can't ask for any better.
Well, thank you. What is daily life at the village like here?
Pretty much everybody comes and goes, does their own thing. There are people here that do work, do have jobs, and everybody here just pitches in and does whatever needs to get done during the day. We get donations, we get people that come in here and bring stuff. It's very animal friendly here, and pretty much, yeah, it's just, life is pretty good here. There's no fighting or quarreling here. Everybody gets along great so far since I've been here. I haven't been here that long, but yeah, it's been working out. I don't really see this as being a shelter. It's more like a stepping stone for transitional housing. Yeah, I'm still considered homeless being here because I don't have a stable address right now. But it's still a stepping stone. I have all the necessities that I need here to get by as far as food, and I have my own space. I have a place where I can go, shut my door, and you know, we have running water here, we have electricity, and we have a kitchen, plenty of food here to eat. And yeah, this is really, you know, to me this is not a shelter. It's just a step up from going into permanent housing, and you can stay here as long as you want, and there's no time limit here, which is good. And you know, I pretty much, you know, eventually I have to move on to other housing from here, but yeah, this is a good stepping stone.
Awesome. So how does a tiny home community, or this tiny home community, compare to other emergency shelters in town, in your view?
Well, for one, everybody gets along here better. The emergency shelters here, they're okay, but I don't think they do enough here. You know, all you pretty much get with them is, you know, 3 meals a day and a bed to sleep on. And being homeless this day and time, people need more than that to get by. They need a place where, you know, they can be safe and not have to look over their shoulder, wonder if they're going to get attacked, or, you know, which I went through all that when I was staying at the Lighthouse Mission. We don't have any of that here. It's very safe here. You know, I can even leave my house unlocked when I leave here every day and not have to worry about anybody going in there and stealing anything from me. I mean, that's how safe it is here.
That's
so cool. Yeah, it's compared to emergency shelters. Yeah, the ones I stayed at were not safe, and I've had to look over my shoulder all the time when I was staying at it. Pretty much the ones I was staying prior to.
Yeah, it sucks when you have to do that.
Yeah.
Do you think more of these villages are needed?
Yes, definitely. I think they're needed all over the world.
Yeah.
Not only here in the States. You know, there are people that even have a place to live but don't have access to running water and electricity, and I think that would be good, you know, for tiny homes to expand, you know, even for people that don't have that. And if it becomes a global thing in the future, I'm all for it. In third world countries, it could even be possible. Yeah, again,
Yeah.
that would be good. But yeah, definitely more and more need. They need to be expanding.
Increase the standard of living.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts on the resident managed approach versus the paid staff model?
We don't have paid staff here. Everybody just pretty much, the people staying here at the village run the village. We don't have just one person overseeing everything, and it's just everybody pretty much puts in their 2 cents and does whatever needs to get done around here, and which I think is a good thing. We're staying, this is not an institution. It's not run like an institution, and otherwise I would have never came here. So, I can't ask for better. I mean, this is as good as it gets, for anybody that's homeless, that's experiencing homeless, anywhere in the country or around the world.
Wow. Okay. How is the village helping you with your goals?
Well, they're helping me as far as now I have a place to stay where I can shower, I can get clothing, I can change my clothes, and it's easier for me to get from point A to point B now as far as applying for jobs and filling out applications. That's really helped a lot. And my depressions, I'm still struggling with depression, but it's not as bad as it was before I came here. And I still have a long way to go to get to where I need to be, but this place so far has really helped me get to the point where and eventually, I can accomplish more goals from there.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. If there's one thing that you want to say to the overall community as somebody who has experienced homelessness, what would that be?
Well, you have to just do your research, try to find whatever's best, and really hang in there, and realize that there's always hope. You have to just keep moving forward. That's pretty much what I've done since I've been here. And again, that's about all I can say.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's good.